All traditional tablescapes and add an extra dose of holiday cheer to your holiday entertaining this season with something a little more sweet.
I am so here for this. Joining us this morning to create a memorable experience for your guests is founder of Delysia Chocolatier, Nicole Patel. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for bearing gifts.
Excited to be here.
I mean, he already asked if the cork was edible.
Well, it's on a cheese platter. I thought, hey,
he's unbelievable. So
it's not nailed down. I eat it. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Tablescapes have become more in vogue. I think as people celebrate the holidays, they want to make their home, including their table, look really pretty.
Exactly.
And who knew? Chocolate could be the starring role.
Absolutely. You know, we love entertaining with chocolate, and a great way to greet your guests when you're having a party at your house, a glass of wine and a lovely box of chocolate, which we have at the far end of the table there. You know, we absolutely love to pair a bottle of sparkling wine. It's a great gift, too. If you just have no idea, you want to bring a dessert, a really lovely box of chocolate like our wine pairing collection we have there with a nice bottle of sparkling or champagne. Easy. You don't have to think about it.
And fun. It's a fun way, I think, to greet your guests.
It is. And a glass of red wine. The darker the chocolate, the darker the wine.
Nice,
perfect.
I love that.
And you know, and then moving into just having a little morsel or decoration at the table. If you just aren't really good at baking, or you don't want to mess with the pie or the desserts, you know, a lovely piece of chocolate is great. We have some truffles there if you'd like to taste.
Sweet. So this is an actual place setting. So when I leave here, I am running home to do my table for Thanksgiving.
You need chocolate turkeys.
Look at this chocolate turkey in the middle of the plate. That is an adorable way to greet your guests.
Yes,
Look at
absolutely.
The tops of these chocolates have little artwork on them as well.
And we hand make the chocolates. I make everything by hand.
Look at this one.
That particular flavor you are getting ready to taste, I hope you'll taste, is a caramelized toffee cheesecake.
Oh, it sounds terrible.
Oh,
no. I'll take one for the team.
Take one for the team. What flavor chocolate turkeys do we have here?
So we have milk, white, and dark on the back there, and then on the plate is a gold chocolate, and this is the newest form of chocolate on the market. Gold chocolate. It is made by caramelizing sugar and the milk fat, so it tastes like a solid piece of buttered toffee and salted caramel together, which is like anything else you've probably tasted.
I was going to just have half of this, but you know.
You should definitely
talk amongst yourselves.
You should definitely chocolate molds. Do you have a chocolate mold situation? What is happening there?
So chocolate molds, we make the turkeys for, yes, we hand make those turkeys. They are
solid chocolate. I have to pick this up and look at it because it's facing the camera as it should.
Solid.
Stop it. Look at this. Even the feathers.
Right down to the feathers.
Right down to the
feathers. Then moving into Christmas, we have nutcrackers and evergreen trees and Santa faces and all sorts of things in molded shapes, which are, you know, great for the kids or the kids at heart.
Or the adults.
So while I was getting distracted by eating the chocolate myself, so you're suggesting the chocolate could be used sort of on the front end and then also on the back end of the meal.
Throughout the entire meal. So start with a lovely assortment of wines and chocolates, maybe a little cheese. Have it as a decoration at your dinner table. And then finish with a lovely box, whether it's your dessert course, which is perfectly fine, or a little gift for them to take along with them.
That's so nice. Does your house have to be, or apartment or abode need to be a certain temperature?
Well,
this is what I would do.
Really?
My house, all these chocolates would be
melted?
We would have melted chocolate
in puddles?
Yes.
You know, 65 to 75 degrees is the perfect conditions. You just want to make sure you're not by a light source or a heat source. Like, don't store them next to your oven while you're cooking your Thanksgiving turkey. You know, it's been known to happen.
So well. Then you have gravy.
But, you know, the truffles you can keep in the fridge and pull out about 30 minutes before you're ready to serve. You just want them to be room temperature so that you can experience the full flavor of the chocolate.
I was going to ask that because sometimes I like to, from the summer, I start to refrigerate the chocolate a bit. And I love that little extra snap it has to it. But do you lose a little bit of the flavor because of that?
You do lose a little bit of flavor. Your palate just can't recognize it. With higher quality chocolate, that snap is going to be there regardless if it's cold or room temperature.
You have an advent calendar.
You got to get the good stuff.
I mean, there is no end to this fantastic's. Holy moly.
What's over here? A little
this is an advent calendar.
We have our advent calendar.
Nice.
The whole thing.
She does a Jeopardy board, too, I heard.
So our advent calendar is inspired by your favorite holiday songs. So a little hint, you can play along. It's a great little game to play with the kids. We have a Winter Wonderland collection. It's perfect as Hanukkah gifts. You know,
Three Kings Day, all the stuff.
Absolutely. And then our drinking chocolate, which is European-style sipping chocolate. And if you are here in the city and want to taste the Dominic Hotel, we'll be having
Services?
a tasting bar for the
Look at
holidays.
you,
Nice.
Nicole Patel, not messing around.
Wow.
Thank you so much
Thanks so
for
much.
joining us.
My pleasure.
Happy
have to-
holidays.
I'm
Please.
sorry. This
You want one of those? I'm going for another.
turkey will suffer because